Let it go, let it go, let it da. I can see what we used to be. Da. Don't ever follow me anyway. Let it go. Attachment to this earthly, worldly plane. Let it go. That's what the song means. Let it go, man. Let it go of your addictions, your hold, your attachment to duality, Harry. We are all strongly attached to duality. A lot. We're all scared of dying. Unless we died before we died here. Innit? We're all fucking scared of dying. Let it go. Let it go. So hard to let go. Especially when you traumatize yourself. You are the people, and you come into this world full of trauma, like most of us. And the ego gets attached to the body. Really hard to let go. Anyway, okay, so let's do a quick video. On beloved aged urine, stinky old aged, which I don't know. Maybe some people have got the impression if they're watching my stuff that I've given up and I've sold out, as some people think, and I'm all about money and selling supplements. How funny! All kinds of projections and insecurities of other people come on to me, and I can hear them. It doesn't vibrate in and hurt me because it's not true, but it's interesting to watch people's thought chains when I do a post about supplements and how I went on a conscious evolution journey. I literally myself evolved from a limiting belief, which is evolution, that we only need free stuff and fuck money and fuck having money abundance. Focus on only free stuff, fasting is urine. That was a limiting belief. In a way, for my journey. In a way, not. Because you could say, well, not limiting, but maximal is let's just all become self-sufficient, drink urine, and then go to dry fasting, become breatharian. That's one path. Not my path, though. I'll leave that for Nick Caputo, Chris Manley, maybe. Other people. My path, my evolution is, I know it, to help as many people as possible within the realms and spheres of influence that I can attend to and grow as I grow as a conscious individual. I've learned a long time ago, because when I was into just urine therapy and obsessed with the free stuff and bashing supplements, and I was bashing supplements, so I forgive other people for doing it to me, because I was that too. What was the point of me saying that? There's a point to that. Even then, I knew when I was obsessed with the free stuff and dead against supplements because I thought all supplements were bullshit, which, by the way, part of my conscious evolution journey is realizing that not all supplements are bullshit. There are some fucking amazing supplements that I'm on that are worth the money and not expensive. But I knew even when I was into urine therapy and just doing that and obsessed with that, that there was many people watching my stuff and in my communities watching my stuff and other people doing urine therapy that would never, ever, ever try it or do it or try it once and give up, even though it's powerful for everybody. I knew that. Oh yeah, Miranda was crazy. So let me explain myself because my thinking's a bit like yours, Miranda. It's simple but to the point and deep, and people don't get me and projecting all that kind of shit onto me. So I knew when I was into urine therapy and dedicated supplements that there was loads of people that I cared about that would never do urine, or the free stuff, or the long fasts, or the grounding for a long time, all that stuff, the sun gazing. They just don't do that, especially the urine though. So I've always known that there were people that wouldn't do urine, but they would do other stuff. So my conscious evolution journey is through synchronicities, people coming to me and saying, try this, get on board with this, Harry. These are powerful supplements. I tried them. I noticed a massive difference in change. Started making me question my reality, just how powerful. I was shocked because I was like many people thought there was. Do you know what? I'm going to be real here. Most of the people that are against supplements and obsessed with the free stuff, just like I was, they just, if I'm being real, have what's going on is they've spent a load of money on bullshit supplements. There's loads of bullshit supplements you can waste your money, and machines and technologies you can waste your money that hardly make much change to your body. You don't feel much of a difference. And unfortunately, that for a lot of people in our communities and around the world, especially normal people, take loads of bullshit supplements from stores and all that, inorganic, whatever you want to call it. There's just bullshit. Most of them don't do anything. You don't feel different. So of course you're going to be bitter. So I understand that too. Anyway, through synchronicities, last year during COVID, with the Lifeway patches, actually, was what woke me up to the power of supplements. That was one level of powerful supplements, of which I could also make money to. Because I'll be real, it's really hard if you are like me and want to spend your entire life focusing on obsessing over health and working through your health protocols. It's really hard doing a normal job, a 9 to 5, because I need the money, and I can't focus as much on health. So I've always thought, okay, I started with the books. I started with all my books, but I started with my books before I started making money from supplements. Yeah, true, Murada. That's a good point too. There's no point taking supplements if the bowels are cleaned out. Yeah, but some of them do clean the bowels out if you look into the boo on the testimonials. Not for everybody, but for a lot of people. So that's complicated, but I hear what you're saying. Definitely. And actually, I do kind of agree because urine is a really good base to start that cleansing process. But whatever people would do to start cleaning these things out anyway. So I started with the books, and I thought, okay, this will help me financially, but I didn't really care about the money as much when I started my journey. The book on aged urine was badly needed. There's still to this day no book on aged urine, just aged urine out there. And I'm grateful to be the first, but I do want more people. And that's not from neediness, is it? It's from abundance. I want, because there's a market for it. I've seen it with how the book sales of my 7 books, the one that sells the best still to this day, since I started writing 2.5 years ago, that's the first came out, was Age Urine. It's Age Urine. So I know there's a market for it. But even the books, and all 7 to date, I've been on free therapies. They've been on free: sun gazing, aged urine, negative ions, transcendental meditation, semen retention, growing your hair long, sacred sun gaze, 2 on sun gazing, 2 on aged urine. So they've all been on free therapies. The next book, which should be out next 2 months, is another conscious evolution for me, which is I'm now, because I found supplements, the Root Company, the Clean Slate, the Zero, and oh my fucking god, both of them. And by the way, I know I'll get to this in a second with the aged, a great combination. But since I found these supplements, I'm going to write a book. That's a conscious evolution choice for me. Do you think it's easy for someone that's written books and getting validation on his books for free therapies to now move towards a book on supplements? It's not easy. It's the opposite of me selling out. It's hard to do. I had to change my image, rebrand. I had to evolve. Some people get stuck in, I am now an ego validation, especially the leaders like Nick. I'm not criticizing the Nick Caputos, the whatever you want to call it. They get stuck in an ego role. Oh, here he is. He's a Breatharian. He's a Breatharian now. 5 years later, Breatharian. 10 years later, Breatharian. 20 years later, Breatharian. 40 years later, Breatharian. 60 years later, Breatharian. No evolution. I've had to change my image. I had to evolve to help more people because I realized long ago, again, that not everyone's going to be doing urine therapy. But it doesn't mean that I abandon the free stuff. Ultimately, what I'm pushing towards for me is, just for me, not for everybody, is with supplements that transform people's health, um, building a reputation for helping people with that. So offering people alternatives to therapies that never do. That includes from the paid but the free. So I've got both. I'm covering more angles. I'm increasing my possibility of helping more people simply by basically being open-minded, trying the best shit, finding the best shit, but never abandoning the stuff that works. Why don't I do both? Because ultimately for me, like I said, I want to fast track my health. So I figured out a way that I can fast track my health. Simply this: it's doubling down on the free therapies, yes, the aged urine, yes, the fasting, and all that stuff, grounding, sun gazing, all the beautiful things in life, but also adding in supplementation from some of the most powerful, not the bullshit ones, the most powerful supplements. And that's exactly what I did. That's what I want to talk about, doing the aged urine. And this is a great base for any supplements. By the way, because aged urine is very alkaline after even a few weeks, and this is very dark, and it actually darkens quicker because I've got the somavedic behind there, which structures water, any water by the side of it. If I leave this overnight or next to somavedic, I'm actually really blessed. Oh, that's another example of limit capacity of the aged urine team aged urine. Because in the aged urine community, we talk about aging urine the fastest, and there's loads of ways, and I'm not judging people, but actually with some tech that costs, I don't know, $800, but lasts forever, a lifetime, this beautiful glass ceramics somavedic, which most people have no idea how powerful it is. Basically, this device structures your urine that costs money. It structures your urine faster than putting elite shungite or any kind of shit, or even outside in the sunlight. Dare I say it? You see, no limits for holistic health, Harry. Go where the people won't go. Find your little ego role that's niche to you, but also, more importantly than an ego role, it's your truth, and it's going to fast track you faster than the limit capacity of many of my friends who are obsessed with only free stuff. Why do I make money? Why do I want to make money? Okay, widen my reach with people, but also, do you know what? 95% of the money I make goes back into buying expensive shit. Um, you guys have no idea. This goes back into buying expensive shit so that I can improve and fast track my health and figure out the most powerful for all kinds of ranges of people. For people that want to spend a load of money, I do. I make money so I can do things, have background programs to my health that are going to really work for other people too. There's loads of reasons for it. Anyway, where's it going? So, Asia and Zurin. Oh, this is a great base. See what I'm like? I go all over the place. Focus, Harry. I know a lot of us do, by the way, in the communities. We're really funny to watch. I was watching Charles Salvatore. Shout out to Charles Salvatore. I love you, man. Like, your videos are awesome. You're all over the place. I love your wisdom, but I can see it. Like, see it in me too. We need to streamline, but that's what people love about us. It's the information. The information that we say, guys, is good. The stability will come after as we heal ourselves more. I'm definitely healing, so that's good. Anyway, this is a great base for all supplements. It's after a few weeks, and this is getting really dark now. Any supplement you put in it, do you know what it does? It, what's the word for it? Preserves. Aged urine preserves anything. If you put fruit in aged urine, it preserves it. You put supplements in it, preserves it. So what I mean is, sometimes supplements, not the capsules, but say like fulvic acid powder, the boo. If you put it out, it will, I think, lose its potency in air, but this preserves it. So you can put a capsule in, any capsule of supplements, the most powerful, hopefully, that you're on, for example, the Zeroin. You put it in, and within 1 hour or two, it completely dissolves. I love the Zeroin. You can see the turmeric dissolve into it. It's beautiful. It's got turmeric, but I feel the main one with the Zeroin that's amazing is the Mucuna pruriens, which is an amazing dopamine masturbate. I was going to say that's the wrong word, but I'm trying to express that it supercharges your your dopamine levels. Your dopamine is huge, huge. Anyway, it does that. The mucopurien's in the, but all of the goodness of the zerin goes into this. Has got some caffeine in too, so don't take this at night time. This aged urine batch, so be careful with that. Don't think caffeine's as bad as I used to think. That's another evolutionary point I might add to people. Of course, if you take some at night, don't advise that, but there's a purpose, I think, behind caffeine. It can be used wisely. Definitely can. It's needed in the zerin to buffer the two dopamine getting like cocaine out of control. It's a nice steady, really nice cocaine, nice dopamine high. So yeah, zerin's powerful anyway. But when I put it in the age, guess what's happening? You're using a very powerful medicine, very powerful. I drink it, and now you've got the zeroin in it. You're getting the best of both worlds. What I just said in that, aged urine and zeroin in this. And by the way, I put loads of capsules in it. I put 7 in this. I'll put 10 or 20, quite a few. You don't have to. You can put as many as you want. But that's a great example of just me sharing my story and expressing to you, for me, that there's no limitations to what I do here on this earth. For me, no one has to be this extreme. And by the way, I don't think this is extreme. I'm trying to make a point. You see, the supplement people, the people want to buy, maybe don't believe in the aged urine. In a way, that's a shame. That's cool. That's their journey. I don't judge it. But it does, if you're being third party on it, it does limit you versus if you did both. So if you are obsessed with the most powerful supplements, you'll get very far. Well done, proud of you, no judgment. Also, but you don't like the urine therapy, not for you, okay, but you won't get as many benefits. Well, the more pertinent issue I think for me, that I see it, is the people in the free health community that love the aged urine, and that's cool. It'll take you to a long way. It's a great mastery. Maybe you want to become Breatharian. Maybe that's your path. But you limit yourself. Why don't you do both? I do. Why is there a limit? Why not? Why don't we think about earning money doing what we love here on this earth? And with that money, again, another journey, learning with that abundant money you're bringing in to spend it wisely on things that actually do fucking work and you enjoy and make you even more happy than normal, maybe. Instead of going, oh, but money's a stupid thing. You know, money's fake. I understand that. But it's the current value exchange system. It's an indicator of how much impact you're having in the world in a way. Maybe in the future there won't be, and I'll adapt. But for now, I'm okay with that. I like to use both. And I love this, because this is fucking powerful shit. The Urine is the power, man. So, yeah, using both. Using this. And this, by the way, charges your testosterone. This I fucking love. I'm writing a book on root, and I'm getting to the Urine part. Oh my god, does it charge your dopamine levels? My reaction times go up, which is amazing. When your dopamine goes up a lot, for a guy, there's a bi-directional relationship between dopamine and testosterone. We know that there's an endemic attack on testosterone levels. All guys, most guys out there have really put due to diet, stress, lack of semen retention, busting a nut over porn and into their women far too much. There's an endemic, and actually, quite frankly, it's making guys, in a way, undivine and their worst version of themselves. You know, I was listening again to Charles Salvatore today talk about how this is great information. Reminds me of stuff I forgot or didn't know. That literally, when people take testosterone injections, guys, I'm not saying you should, because it can fuck you up, that shit, right? But a major testosterone spike from injections, it changes a guy's personality. That's because the key to the divine masculine is with high testosterone levels, and the key to the undivine masculine is low testosterone levels. Basically, what differentiates us from the females in duality, and yes, underneath it all, we are all the same, we are one. We will return to oneness maybe when we die, but I am here in this body expressing myself as a man with a penis. Basic difference between me and a woman and my divinity as a man, as a woman, is having high optimal testosterone levels. Well, the whole system sets you up to have low testosterone levels. That's what's happening to many men out there. Like I said, porn, mass ejaculation, even people within our community that come on my posts and other people's posts and say that, oh, but sex and ejaculation is great. I didn't say sex wasn't good. I said ejaculation is not good. I know this from my experience with it. Even with a partner, I'm going to be understanding now that it's not good. Anyway, bottom line, there's a bidirectional relationship between dopamine and testosterone. This, when dopamine goes up basically a lot, so does testosterone. This is the divine masculine pill. That's why I like taking it in the aged urine. This is the divine masculine feminine drink. It works for everybody. Super powerful detox and energy systems. Wherever this goes, up the bum, up the nose, or just drinking it, or especially on the skin. You know, it's really powerful. But then you, as a guy, you become more divine when you spike your testosterone by putting supplements like that in the drink. And that's all I wanted to say in this video. The best of both worlds. That's how I see myself. I try not to judge other people. And when they come on my posts, even then I try not to, and criticize me for my truth. That's okay too, because I used to be like that. But it's important for me to explain to you, so people can have understanding where I'm coming from, because I speak from the heart. I'm not selling out. I'm following the synchronicities that have led me to this current moment in time, and I'm serving my purpose. I don't think my purpose is to become a breatharian. We're all light workers here. We're all different. We all don't want the vaccine. We understand there's an agenda going out. We're all playing out in different roles. I'm playing out this role. It's all good and all love. Cheers, guys. All right. Thank you very much. Bye.